forte.
It's interesting how few strings Bach used compared to a modern orchestra where we expect a massive gang of them.
Yes, I mean the beginning of this huge string orchestra which we know today in modern orchestras was very modest. They started in a very 10, 12, 14, depended from the financial possibilities of the kingdom, wherever it was. I don't think that Bach found that anywhere difficult in composing. I don't think so.
Viva il piano. Piano. Schau hier, Streicher. Schaut hier. Schaut hier, Streicher.
There we hear the woodwind section in the Marriage of Figaro overture and see that it's in a very friendly competition with the strings, in cooperation with the strings. It sounds very sweet and probably didn't always in its early stages, I would imagine.
I am absolutely certain that the early woodwind instruments sounded awful, badly tuned and terrible.
In fact, the woodwind did really just help, didn't they? They helped out in the earlier music.
Played harmonic,
yeah.
Only the feeling, so to speak,
yes.
Never a melody.
Right.
That was only the chords. They played only the chords.
Right.
And out of that, by the improvement of woodwind instrument, Haydn and Mozart begin to write tunes.
I think at this point that we see the orchestras gradually expanding in size, with the string sections becoming larger and the woodwinds, which were always probably doubled.
Usually always two flutes, almost. Two clarinets later, of course, and two bassoons. And I think the one reason, at least one reason for that was the upcoming new public. There was the new bourgeois class arriving, and they played concerts.
I'm not surprised that the idea of public concerts caught on as an idea, because it was such a natural extension of sharing the music with various people.
It's not with a few dozens, but hundreds at first, and out of that became millions today. It's wonderful development.
It's quite a difference, isn't it, hearing the Wagner brass to hearing the much more sort of restrained tones of an earlier orchestra. Apart from anything, the music was becoming more openly romantic and epic.
Yeah, and became to playing bigger halls. So don't forget this little court symphony plays when they played in a palace somewhere. Out of that became this bigger and bigger concert halls developing. And of course they needed bigger and bigger orchestras.
to 20th century music where the percussion instruments really come into their own.
Yes, the importance of the percussion in 20th century music is enormous. I mean, I just would like to give you two little examples, which one you played so well. Bartók, music for string and percussion, usage of piano as a percussive instrument. And another great example from Bartók, the sonata for two piano and percussion, when the mixture of the percussive possibilities of piano mixing with the percussion is a marvelous piece of invention.